Hey, beautiful people. This is Allison. And if you're new here, allow me to tell you a little bit about the channel. On the channel, I provide holistic health and wellness content for Black women over the age of 50. This video is slightly different than my previous video. In this video, I'm sharing with you guys some footage from my recent participation as a volunteer for the Atlanta Colon Cancer Awareness 5K walk. This cause is very, very near and dear to my heart. My older sister passed away in October 2021 from this deadly disease, was actually can be curable if you find it very early in stages 1 and stages 2. There are no um, symptoms in that stage. The only way that you know that you have colon cancer at stages 1 and 2 is to get screening. So if you are 45, at least 45 years older with no family history, it's very important that you get a screening. You can go to your primary care physician, and your primary care physician can write you up a referral to see a gastrologist to go and get a colonoscopy. If there is a family history, as I mentioned earlier, my older sister passed away from colon cancer. I'm over 50, and thank God I was getting my colonoscopies at the age of 50. But if you have a family history of colon cancer in your family, it's important, even if you're younger than 45, it is important that you go and get screening. You can also work with your primary care physician to get a referral to see a gastrologist to um, get a colonoscopy. So again, this video is just some footage from the walk. Also included in the video is some important information about colon cancer, the importance of getting screening. I'll also provide you with just some tips and suggestions on some foods and things that you can eat. But the main thing that I do want to get across to everyone, this is just not for my typical audience, Black women over the age of 50. If you have a family history of colon cancer in your family and you are younger than 45, please, please, please go and see your primary care physician to set up to get a referral so you can go and get a colonoscopy. If you are 45 years of age with no family history, then you also need to go and start getting your colonoscopy. So with that said, I want to thank you guys so much for just watching the video. Also included in the video is some footage from um, a specialist there that was just sharing some of her experience. We're working with some of her patients. And then also there's footage for some of the survivors there of colon cancer survivors that were blessed and discovered they had colon cancer in stages uh, 1 and 2, and they were able to get cured from it. The cure rate, if you catch it early in stages 1 and 2, the cure rate is anywhere from 90 to up to 95%. But again, everyone is different. The main thing is to get screened as soon as you can. If you are 45 years or older, or if there's a family history. So please, if you don't do anything else, I know in all of my previous videos, I always ask you to share um, the videos, but this is critical that you share this video with men, women, and those in between that are at high risk because there's a family member with colon cancer, and then also if you're 45 years or older. And if you're in your area, I'm also going to put a link to the Colon Cancer Alliance where you can find some additional information about colon cancer. And yep, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to please share this video with just other people. We can, um, this cancer, unlike a lot of them, is curable or at a very high rate if you discover it very early in stages 1 and 2. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time. Bye.
The nation's first and largest nonprofit dedicated to ending colon and rectal cancers. The Alliance is leading from behind to make the disease famous and inspire prevention, supporting patients and caregivers through screening and treatment and advance. We are missing some of our dear loved ones, our beloved friends, family members, and patients who are taken too soon by colorectal cancer. We will walk loud for them this morning, but right now, for one moment, let us be as quiet as possible and hold them in our thoughts and in our hearts for a moment of silence. Please join me now in a moment of silence to remember those that we've lost to this disease. Thank you so much. A segment of today's walk is called the Mile to Remember. Watch for signs along the course, and when it's time, please ring your bells provided by the Alliance to honor those that we have lost. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage Dr. Kavita Kangura from Atlanta.
Because I had seen too many men and women, but especially women, who had colon cancer. There was a stigma, and they got screened for breast cancer, but there were really very few gastroenterologists that were female 25 years ago. So I went in it, and I have seen a lot over my career. Thrilled to be here, thrilled to see the interest in amongst my community, all of you. We do this because we have loved ones. I don't think any of us have been not touched by hearing about a friend or a family member, or for me, patients with colon cancer. Honestly speaking, I came off hospital call Friday night. My last case was a procedure that I did, and someone had colon cancer. And I had to take a deep breath and said, wow, I'm doing this tomorrow, how fitting. So it's very important, it's preventable. There are cancers, as we all know, that we can't prevent. And what breaks my heart is that people don't seek care, because if you do, as Melissa just said, chances are these days you will be fine. And the stigma has got to go. I know women that go for their mammograms, routinely, pap smears, men that now feel comfortable to have their prostate checked. But for some reason, colonoscopy, colon cancer is scary to people. So take it from me. It is important. You can do it. There's so many different ways, and we make it easy these days. I am part of a group here in private practice. I had a previous career in academia in New York, and now I'm here in the South, and I do this for a living, and I see wonderful patients every day, all ages, and we do colonoscopy starting at age 45. If you have a family history or have symptoms, you might be screened sooner. But it is, I've been through it myself, and nobody loves the prep. Nobody loves, drinking liquids a day before. But I promise you, it is so much easier than holding the hand of someone who's going through chemotherapy and says to me, I wish I had done it. So there's no pain involved. There's anesthesia. We give that, and it's an outpatient procedure for most people. So please find information. We have over 100 providers in our group all over Georgia, and right to the left of me at the Northside tent, I left pamphlets. So whoever you see, whether it's my group, any group, we just want to make it easy for people. So there is a direct access colon cancer screening program. So you're all busy, and if you're otherwise healthy and really feel comfortable and just want to get scheduled, you can do a questionnaire, make sure it's safe for you not to see a physician first, and get scheduled. It's so easy. So the pamphlets are in the tent to the left, and I will just go over a few stats, because honestly for myself, I had to do this just to look at where we are. colon cancer overall has actually been going down because we do screening and because people are seeking care in older individuals. The scary part is that colon cancer is going up in younger individuals. We don't really know why, and so it is very important at age 45 to see your provider and talk about getting screened. People talk about, and my patients ask me all the time, what can I do? What can I do to prevent this? Well, I say what's good for your overall health is good for your colon health. So everything in moderation, have those treats, but high fiber diet, drinking water, less sugar, less processed foods, eating like our ancestors, eating off the land, exercise, which you're all doing, getting sleep, all these things that we do for our overall body, I think is what we need to do for our colon health. I can only say that the younger generation, and I have 2 young adults as my daughter is out there in the world, there's a lot of stress. There is, a lot of change in diets, lack of exercise, sedentary lifestyles, all these things are theories, but it is going up. So we've made a lot of headway since we started doing colonoscopies in my time, but it is going up in younger individuals. There are 150,000 people last year that were diagnosed with colon cancer, and more than 50,000 people will die every year from this, and it is largely preventable. And so, we want to limit the risk factors. We want to get you screened, and when I do colonoscopies and I remove those polyps, that diminishes your risk in such a great way to prevent colon cancer. We can't prevent it in everybody, but it's highly effective. 5-year survival rate for localized colon cancer is 91%. Okay, localized colon cancer. That was not the case when I started 20 plus years ago. So that's huge. And again, I can go on and on and on, and I promised I would keep this just to a few minutes, but it is very near and dear to my heart. It's super important. Don't be afraid. Just seek care. You can see your primary care provider, your gynecologist, have the conversation. We want to make it as easy as possible and get screened, and if not for yourselves, for all your wonderful loved ones with you today. So I want to thank Melissa Northside for giving me this time to talk about something I'm passionate about, and I want to thank all of you for being here and showing that it is really important. And I wish you a wonderful day and a great walk. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Dr. Faye. Let's give her a big hand. Congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, next up we have our top individual fundraiser. This person maximized their Rolodex, conveyed urgency, and raised more to end colorectal cancer than anyone else. A huge accomplishment. Please give it up for Kate Alexander. Kate, are you here? Don't be shy, Kate. We have a wonderful award for you. Come on up and see us. Kate! Oh my gosh, congratulations! With a beautiful baby! Congratulations! Hi! Congratulations! All right. Next, ending colorectal cancer will take every... Y'all, here's the honor. Stand in front of me so no one can see me. I'm not a survivor. All right, survivors, you are the embodiment of hope. And today, we celebrate the incredible strength that courses through each and every one of you. Atlanta stands in awe of your courage and your ability to face the darkest moments with a fierce determination to press on. You are not just survivors, you are warriors, showing the world that colorectal cancer can be challenged, confronted, and defeated. Every step you take today is a step towards a brighter future, not just for yourselves, but for the 150,000 people who are diagnosed with this disease every single year. You are the heartbeat of the mission to end this disease, the voice that will not be silenced, and the heroes who inspire us all to keep walking and to never, ever give up. You are all truly incredible. Let's give it up for our survivors. profound impact of colorectal cancer. It is high time we stop the silence, reject the stigma, and be heard. It is time to get loud about this disease and let it all out. Let your voices rise. Whatever you need to get out, let's hear it. Are you ready, Atlanta?
Thank you so much to all of our speakers. All right, Atlanta, as you come through the finish line. You got horizontal and vertical for y'all. What amazing doing. We got a whole crew here showing up at the finish line. I see screeners. I see fancy hats. I see a lot of blue. I see a lot of white. I see a lot of wigs. That's what I'm talking about. Give it up for Atlanta.
I didn't have my camera ready.
I didn't go all the way. I went when I saw my first friend.
Good job, Cindy.
I just I didn't go full way.